Great rising for everybody. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about the Jets. And man, I got a nice little crowd out here. Thank y'all, man. I'm gonna put the link in a few minutes. Yeah, GP, I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna see my ginger. I think I posted on your on your TikTok and everything. But shout out to brother GP in the building. Shout out to brother JD. I ain't seen you in a minute, JD. Salute to you. Ray Zone in the building. I ain't see you in a while. Yeah. What's up, nephew? How you doing? Welcome. This is Pittsburgh Steelers today. Beat the Jets. We're gonna talk about that. Also, we could talk about other games too. I'm gonna put the link in the chat and everything, so y'all come on up. I'm just saying, be respectable. Be respectable. Respect me. Respect my channel. Respect the people in the chat. Respect. That's all I'm asking. Respect. Respect. All right? That's all I'm asking. I don't ask for much. Just respect, man. Respect the people's channel. Right? So, yeah, he lost a close one. But let me get these announcements out the way. Peace to you in the chat. Peace to you and your families. Also, the ones looking in, please come on in. Peace to you and your families. Yeah. Stay right there. Stay right there. I'll put the link in the chat in a few seconds. Hold on tight. I'm gonna get you in. Let me get these announcements out the way. To my underrated one family that was rolling with me throughout the years. And the ones along the way, let's keep on fighting for the truth. Let's keep on getting it on and everything. So, shout out to my underrated one family. Shout out to No Duck Zone family. That's brother Clarence McLean and his wife and the rest of them. Shout out to y'all. Keep up the fine work. No Duck Zone podcast, brother Clarence McLean. Better known as brother Bonks Biggs in the building. Also, shout out to Sister Masona Knight. As always, thanks for coming through. Stay right there, because I got an announcement that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be exclusive. Shout out to the mighty LBBC Stats Lines, then Boston community, also basketball community. My brother 7A Sports TV, the one who created, another brother there. So shout out to y'all. Getting LDBC, that's Brian's then box community, also basketball community. He will be on here very soon. We're gonna do Chop Up Part 2. So watch out for that. That's gonna be epic. That's gonna be epic. But before we continue, matter of fact, let me put the link in the chat first, right? And this is good. This is good news. I always say that I want to talk about certain things, and we did something like in the 90s. We talk about in the 90s and stuff like that. There goes a link right there. Go hit it, y'all. And come on up. And we felt, like I said, instead. I'm talking about the ones right now that well, as we know back then, liquor and wine and champagne plays a big role of hip-hop community. They sponsoring it. And so, there are some people, you see some rappers right, I did this. No, a lot of them had paid the way. And so I'm thinking about starting a series. I can't tell you the connections I'm getting at. Can't tell you that. That's confidential. I promise the person is confidential and stuff. So what do you think about that before we start? What do you think about that? Because I'm gonna have some stuff. Now, anybody know about the underrated one? When I said I come through some stuff, I come through some stuff. Maybe it's not gonna be on the time that I want it, but I come through some stuff. So I'm bringing hit. We gonna talk about it. And I want people to engage, not just in chat, but really engage in the panel. Because I'm thinking about starting a series on that. There was a link right there. Hit it. So, what do you think? What do y'all think about it? Let me know in the chat. I got because I'm gonna have some exclusives. Anybody else? Please come on. Oh snap! Hold on right there. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna have some exclusives. I'm gonna have some exclusives that nobody don't have. I don't know nothing. Got some people up in here. Introduce yourself, please. You're on the line. Introduce yourself, please.
Oh, this is Shawnee from NC4 Corner. My original name was Raised on 718, but I changed it because it's my sports channel right now.
Oh, it's your sports channel?
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. Where you been hiding, man?
I mean, I've been busy working, trying to build my channel, living life. You know me.
Definitely know you. Yeah, man. You, man. You got, got to put me. Got to keep me in the loop now.
Man, I've been seeing you grinding, man, since day one, man. You got a foundation right now since day one. That started like what?
It's supposed to be more, man. But that's another thing we're gonna talk about, man. But thank you.
Definitely.
I appreciate that. You know that you appreciate the grind, man. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So,
man, you came a long way, man, since the first video to the current live stream right now, man.
I appreciate that. Appreciate, man. You don't know how good it make me feel, man. That some people be thinking that I'm not just here, man. But I appreciate that. So like that, I really appreciate it. This brother came from a long way too. Raised on 7, 8. We talk about lots and not just sport, but we talk about a whole lot. And I think we should get back doing that again because there's a lot of people that is not sense enough. I know there's a lot of dumbness. Listen, we gonna get back into football a few seconds. I just want to get this out. There's a lot of dumbness out here. We get that, but it has to be the people that want. We got to get back, have some real conversations.
No, I agree. Whenever you're free, you let me know. We can schedule something up and then we get it done.
Yeah. You got my email. I mean, you got my email, right?
I think so. Is your number still the same?
No, my number's not the same. I got matter of fact. Hold on. Matter of fact, I don't know. Matter of fact, take down my email in case. I think you have, but I don't know.
All right, put it in the chat. I got it.
I'll put it in the chat right now. There you go. And wherever you can, hit me up. Matter of fact, plug me in right now, and I'll plug you back. Yeah, man. It goes to show to people, Jesse, I want you to come to. It goes to show that we need more people to come back that know, man, that knows the real, man, because it's fake, So there's some people do not want to. We got to bring that back, bro. Man and women, some of us. We got to bring that. We got to bring that back. So the people that knows me for a while, we got to come back.
Well, underrated.
What's going on, brother Jesse?
Paris, Chroma, out of Denver, Colorado. Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Go Broncos, man. Go Broncos, man. I was gonna talk about the Jets and everything, but we just gonna talk about the Jets. But we could talk about, talk about other man. But let me say about the Jets is
this was a good game. Let's be honest. Steelers defense always been known to be who they are. This was a good game. Aaron Rodgers is still who he is. Justin Fields showed me he can step up another level. 3 touchdowns, two on the ground, 1 in the air. He he's coming into his own form. You have a good quarterback. You have a solid team. The only thing I will say is if the Jets make it to the playoff, which I see they could, because they're in a weak AFC division outside the Bills, and I can think they could beat the Bills this year with that roster. Because Brees Hall showed that he's going back to his rookie years, that he was, averaging almost like 60 yards a game, catching it in the air. He was doing virtual things. Like their offense is solid. Gary Wilson's coming at his own as a player. I think they have a solid thing going right now.
You're right about that, but this is what I'm saying again. Costly, dumb, cannot have that. That was that to think about Pittsburgh. That was a gift. That fumble right there. What's up, guy? Now you want to come up? You come up there. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I know you beat the Giants. You come up. You won. The link right there. You come up. You won.
Listen, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. My bad. Don't feel bad. My team lost today too. We lost to the Jaguars. We were supposed to win that game. So many penalties they were doing. Man, I'm a diehard Panther fan, man. I'm a diehard Panther fan. So check my channel. I'm telling you.
50 then.
Let's not talk about that. We know what that situation was.
Who? What you said? I missed that.
He saw about Super Bowl 50.
Oh, come on now, Jesse. You being petty now, man. Come on, Jesse.
It's okay. It's okay. It's cool. Trust me. We still upset about the two. I think it was the 2003 against the Patriots when they kicked the field goal when we was about to win that game. Yeah, it still happens.
But I do want. I'm glad you do talk about Buffalo because I want to talk about Buffalo for Brees.
Buffalo losing right now. They losing to the Ravens.
I mean, like, see, this is the problem. Buffalo could always get to the playoff, but this is the thing about. Do you know who their name is? Kansas City. Until you beat Kansas City.
Kansas City lost though to the Chargers. They at the bottom of my division right now.
But I'm just saying. Now people talk, oh, Buffalo, this, Buffalo, that. Listen, Buffalo. Could you beat Kansas City in the playoffs?
That would be nice. I was rooting for them last time.
The last 3 years you haven't done it. I'm just saying.
Listen, right now, the way the Eagles spanked them in the Super Bowl, I don't think they got that out their head. Because the way the Chargers bone rushed them and punished them.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But let me get the shout out. Y'all keep on talking. No. Let me get the shout outs before everybody.
Yeah,
shout out to both of y'all. Shout out to both of y'all. JD, shout out to you. Got you. Kurt, shout out to you. EJ Garson, I ain't see you. E is Garson, I ain't seen you in a while. Shout out to you. Jesse, you up here, so
yeah, I'm right here.
Shout out to you. My nephew, Autism Boy, what's going on? Shout out to you.
Yeah,
System show tonight. Shout out to you. And yeah, that's about it. So anybody else that wants to come up, you feel free. And now won't you come on up, Guy Nollywood? We're gonna talk about that. I think that it was like brother said, it was a good game. Is it just that for me?
It was close. I mean, y'all didn't get.
I mean, like they went head to head, but I'm just saying, like, the one thing I ain't like about Aaron Rodgers can rub it in, though. I'm like, man, Aaron Rodgers.
Didn't I have Aaron Rodgers last year?
Yes.
They had it for 2 years. But the problem was Aaron Rodgers didn't like how the organization was running towards the end. I get it. He's not from New York. If you're from New York, you know the media would tear you down no matter how old you are and everything. They go by reputation. If you don't produce, you was trash, you're a bum. Yeah, he wasn't used to that.
But Aaron Rodgers was throwing teammates underneath the bus. You're supposed to be the lead. You're supposed to be encouraging. Now all of a sudden you act like, come on, man. I didn't see. This is what I'm saying. I've been a Jet fan ever since very little.
Wow.
Okay, this loss right here doesn't sit good with me. It don't. It seems like certain entities was happening in the past. Now, do I believe Aaron gonna clean it? Yeah, he gotta clean it up. Yeah, I believe he clean it up. But I'm just saying that when you running, you cannot lose the ball that way.
Right.
I agree,
And
but
I'm saying
understand
like
things.
this because, especially you shorten the field, you're not giving the defense a chance to rest.
Mm,
True, true.
that's true.
You're not having no complaint with me. We're not having that same. We're not having the argument. Things could get cleaned up. Your team is really polished. It's balanced on both sides. You got a young, balanced offense, and you got a young, balanced defense. The only thing you need is the leadership to guide them to where they need to go. That's a playoff team. You have a playoff team right now. For what I see, you have a playoff team. You can agree with that. The only two teams that are gonna give you a problem in the playoff is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Steelers. They could beat the Bills. Mark my words. You heard it first here.
Yeah,
They could beat the Bills. They could beat the Bills right now with this team. They could beat
yeah,
the
yeah,
Bills.
well, yeah. Mhm.
So
Because
you
I'm
just gotta.
saying, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. You good. You good. Go. Go. Go.
It's just that did you send me an email?
I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to do it right now.
Yeah, send me an email. Let me know so I can plug you in. I'm seeing my number. But I'm saying this that Broncos won. Who y'all beat today? I forgot who y'all beat today. Who y'all beat today, brother Justin?
Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans. Nah, no. Wins a win. No, wins a win now. Wins a win. Oh, he dropped off. He come back. I'll put the link. Put the link. Yeah. So yeah. He said Russell Wilson is trash. Dang. Hey, you know I got something funny to say. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I can't hear you unrated. Shabaka just called me.
All right.
He's happy his Raiders won a Super Bowl. They won a game, so
Yeah.
that's their
No.
Super Bowl.
You want to hear something funny about Russell Wilson? Oh God! Anybody want to hear something funny? Press one. Press one. You want to hear something funny? Yes. You want to hear something funny? All right. God, now you can come on up, bro. If you want, you can come on up. I mean, Russell Wilson. I mean, let me get my brother back in here. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear something funny, my brother?
Well, what happened?
God now said two New York teams lost. Russell, you want to hear? You gonna hear first on the underrated darkness, because you know me. At times I don't give a. I think Russell Wilson be trained trash to me is because he been too much of that Sierra twat.
Mm. We gonna go. We gonna go there. We gonna go that route.
You want me to elaborate on that? I can't
I mean,
elaborate.
I know. I mean, listen. She wrote a song called "Goody," so we ain't gonna act like we don't know. What's going on with that.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to go elaborate more on that? We can go back, if you want me to. Don't twist my arm. I mean, you want me to go?
Listen, we know it. Listen, we gonna see. I think the Giants can sneak in the playoff. They can sneak.
No, I mean,
I like it. I like Naborn. I like Naborn. He's a good
oh,
wide
like Dave.
receiver.
Oh yeah, he's the
No,
good.
I like him. He can play. He can play. He's a dog.
He's the goods now. But Russell Wilson.
Also like the defense.
Now they defense is I like now. Now I know people gonna say no. They defense is but the offense at times cannot extend drops.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean Larry on there, and then we can get back. But if y'all remember years ago, Ciara and was practically naked when she take a picture with her son, and Russell Wilson was there like a simp, accepting that.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I saw that. I didn't understand that. Like, I get it. You want to be personal with your child, but why
Nah,
he
that
got to be naked? Why he
right.
got to be naked?
I mean, oh, y'all, we got Green Bay Thursday. Okay. Maybe reach out to me, brother God. Well, maybe I talk about
That's a
joining.
good game. I listen. Underrated. Understand
Yeah,
this. We face you guys. We face you guys in November. I'm a Panther fan. We face you guys in November. We also face Green Bay this year. Green Bay, you got to run the ball on Green Bay. They beat Detroit, but you got to run the ball on them. You got to
they
use
beat
both running
Detroit
backs.
today.
Yeah, yeah, they did. 27 to 17 or 27 to 13. Yeah.
But Detroit lost a lot of. They lost a lot from last year, though.
Nah, they're gonna be salty. Listen, I am a Panthers fan. Listen, I'm a Panthers fan. Trust me. We gonna make some noise. This is the first game. We just made mistakes. Too many mistakes. Way too many mistakes.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. I'm gonna plug you in, brother. Yeah. Keep on talking about. Talk about the other games too. We gonna go back talk about the Jet game too. But we talk about other
Yeah,
games too.
it was some good games. I just usually watch my division game, like the Buccaneers and the Atlanta. That was a good game. That went down to the wire. So my division is gonna be tough this year again. So
Yeah, my division's gonna be tough this year too. Hopefully, we can get the one up on KC though.
nah, Casey, you could beat KC. I ain't worried about them. I think they might slip down. It's gonna be
Shit, we
bad for
beat
them.
them this season. What do you mean? You ain't worried about that? We beat them twice last season.
That's
Ah,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't
yes,
worry
yes.
about them.
Oh, okay, yeah. I ain't worried about the Raiders. They ain't going nowhere. The biggest
Yeah,
competition in my
yeah.
division is the Chargers.
Oh, so Commanders is going to beat the Packers. Okay. Well, God
Yeah,
Nollywood. Now, God
yeah, I
Nollywood,
can see
before
it.
I cut you off, I want you to say, if you, I'm putting this out there, yo. I'm not gonna do
Underrated.
giant games all the time because I'm from New York. I'll be fit. If y'all want me to accommodate giant games, if y'all giant fans, y'all gotta come. The only one thing, y'all gotta get on the panel. If I'm not busy, you gotta get on the panel.
Underrated. We about to get a die-hard Raider fan up here. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh,
Listen, when Al Davis was alive, he was definitely making that team look relevant before. So I can't disagree
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, but I think but get back to the J game. I mean, like,
How you like Justin Field? You think he's fit the Jets system, the
who?
identity of a New Yorker? Justin Field. You don't like him?
My late father used to say, "Do you want the sugarcoat truth or the truth?"
I want the truth. He ain't no bum. If that's what you say, he's not a bum.
He's not a bum, but I cannot say nothing that he's not a bum. But I say this that I'm gonna give him a benefit of the doubt because ever since he came out of college, he never really had a real support system. He had bad coaches. We gotta be honest here.
Especially in Chicago. Oh my God.
Chicago, he had bad coaches. Revolving door. Then he went to Pittsburgh. Look how they treat him in Pittsburgh. He went 4-2 and they took him out. And you put like Russell Wilson, the one guy that was called trash, go 6-6, did not go deep in the playoffs. But if you would have kept Justin Fields in the bit, you never know what's gonna happen.
Y'all should have learned from us. We had Russell Wilson. He was trash with us.
Yeah, he that year when he went to the Broncos those years, I was like, it don't fit his
Come on,
system.
you gotta
Because
understand.
you know what they thought? That because that defense was too close to the regional boom, and all that defense he had when he was in Seattle, it was going to fit his system. But the offensive personnel was not clicking. That was the problem.
Yeah, that was true because we had what's his name, Jerry Jeudy. He kept dropping balls and
It's like what Steve Smith said. He was an average wide receiver. He didn't like what Steve Smith said. Remember, Steve
Um,
Smith's the Hall of Famer.
let me see. Nephew said Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes. Which NFL quarterback was better? But if you're talking about championships, I pick Patrick
I mean,
Mahomes.
there has to be Mahomes. You know, I
But
can't
I'm
stand him.
talking for championship. But you gotta think about Aaron. If Aaron Rodgers get 2 more touchdowns, he gonna be within the top 4 of all time of touchdown passes.
That's true. He got a lot of those with the Packers.
He got a lot of those with the Packers, right? But so I mean, is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? No doubt he is.
Yes, he is. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
They both for first ballot Hall of Fame.
Like Patrick can retire after this season, and he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Let me say this before we continue. Anytime within 15 years, if you could throw for over 300 touchdowns,
He's a bad
I'm just saying, your credential to the Hall of Fame is it's like a lock.
Almost,
Just like in baseball, right? If a pitcher get over 300 wins, right? That's a lock. A baseball player get over 3,000 hits. It's a lock.
Right.
It's a lock. So we gotta understand Patrick Mahomes. That's a good question, though, nephew. I ain't gonna lie. That's a great question because people like we sports commentators up here, so we understand that's a great question. But they both Hall of Fame. But I would say Patrick Mahomes because he had more championships. He had more championships and more playoff appearances than he played in Green Bay. So I got it. So Patrick Mahomes right here, Rodgers like right. Now Rodgers had more touchdowns than him because at that time Rodgers was using the running game to open up the passing game. But Kansas City used the running game,
open up
vice versa.
Yeah.
So Kansas City ran the ball.
Answer the question, both of you guys. Let's do a switcheroo. Let's say Aaron Rodgers was on Patrick Mahomes' team and Patrick was on Aaron Rodgers' Green Bay team. Would both get the same amount of championship or one would get less than the other? So let me make it make sense. Will Aaron Rodgers get
you broke up.
You broke up.
We lost you. That's a good question, though. Would he have got more championships if he was on the Chiefs? If he was.
I don't think it would because of his demeanor. Say that again.
All right, say it again. We can't hear it, brother.
Can't hear you, bro. I would say this. I don't think Aaron Rodgers' persona would fit Kansas City.
Yeah. Kansas City got lucky with Mahomes. They really did. They got lucky.
Now, if Mahomes would have been in Green Bay, woo!
All those weapons he would have had to work with.
Oh my God, it would have been crazy. Then you got to understand, Green Bay always wanted to run the ball too. Oh my God! Yeah. You look. So I said Aaron Rodgers won less because he don't fit Kansas City. Okay. Hello?
Okay, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So ask the question again, bro. I think we got it. So.
Now you guys were saying it from what I heard. Basically swap teams. Will Aaron Rodgers have more rings or less? Same thing with Patrick. Will he have more rings or less?
I'm gonna say this:
I would
if
say
Patrick
less.
Mahomes would have been in Green Bay,
With Green Bay, he would have
he
made a
would run
killing.
the table. But if
He probably would have
Rodgers
got
would
more with
have
Green
been
Bay.
in Kansas City, no, because like I said, Kansas City, because he don't fit Kansas City culture of his persona, because he got to.
You got to run the show.
Yeah. Mahomes gonna do whatever he can to help him. Mahomes. Let me see. Let me tell you. I see Mahomes was scrambling and throw an underhand left hand 20 yards for a touchdown.
Yep. I seen that too.
Ball, man. An
Listen.
underhand.
So let's answer this question.
Ran for come on, stop.
Let's answer this question. Let's answer this question then. If we're gonna say that, who's a better player? You can put him on any team. You can put Patrick. You can put Aaron on any team that fits their system. Who's gonna be the better player?
Mahomes.
What? No, not even close. Don't disrespect Aaron Rodgers like that. Not even close.
I'm not good.
Not even close.
Let
It's
me
not even
explain
close.
why. No. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. I'm not this Aaron Rodgers. I'm going by the body of work of record. That's all I'm going by. We have to understand this. When the last time Aaron Rodgers won the championship? 2011. I mean 2000.
I think it was 11.
All right, 2011, right?
Yeah.
Now along the way, Green Bay had reached the playoff, deep in the playoffs. But Kansas City, ever since they got Mahomes, Kansas City,
they've been on fire since they got him.
More than 2 years, that when Mahomes wasn't on, they was on the championship. They just. So I'm just going by the body of work record.
That reign is over now, though.
So because the body of work, because of the team thing, we talk about individuals. So you're telling me that Kansas City is not Kansas City, is Patrick Mahomes is better than Aaron Rodgers because of the team he's on, or because he made the team better?
Make the team better.
Okay, I can hear that. But is he better than Aaron Rodgers individually?
Individually, he's been on league longer.
No, Aaron been longer, but if you put him in,
Aaron Rodgers.
If you put him in the same time, they would be in the same time.
I'm not putting a stain on nothing. And like I said, Aaron Rodgers is a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no ifs and buts about it. One of the purest passes ever. And I'm saying, like,
I rarely seen Mahomes.
I don't like saying this though, but if Pittsburgh would have fixed up the offensive line, Rodgers he could throw for 28, 30 touchdowns this year.
Easily.
But see,
I agree.
But see, we got a question. Also, the tight ends and the wide receivers of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They only got Metcalf, but everybody else, the Pittsburgh don't have a support cast that they used to have.
Right. They don't have no.
100% correct.
They don't have a Kelsey. They don't have a chemistry like Kelsey and Mahomes have.
But I understand what the brother said. But Kelsey is getting low. The Kansas City line for the last few years has getting older.
Yeah, they're getting older.
The defense is getting older. They still had a pedigree. Now people playing catch up and stuff like that. So I understand both points, but I understand what the brother's saying. I get what what the brother's saying. Though. I get it. Because let's be honest. Aaron Rodgers, damn 40, he threw for 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
Still a bad man.
This why I said one thing. I would say that why the fuck you couldn't do that shit for the fucking Jets?
Because they couldn't protect him.
Right.
like Like that fucking Turk over there causing his ACL to be gone. When
Come on, then, man. I ain't like that shit.
feel
I'm pissed
about
off
Russell
about this.
Wilson,
I'm
like
pissed off about you. Yeah, but you didn't want to do it for the Jets, though, right?
but he
And,
brung you Devontae Adams. He brung you Devontae Adams to that team
all right,
until he later went to the.
again, because you ain't past 4. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You can't ask for
I ain't
the
everything,
like
way
yo.
man.
you feel.
I ain't like it. I ain't like it.
The way you feel about
Listen,
Rodgers is how I felt about Russell Wilson and Joe Flacco.
No. We cannot compare Russell Wilson with Aaron Rodgers. We can't do that.
why not? They
What
both
about
got the same amount of rings. They got the same amount of rings.
Or Aaron
they
Rodgers.
do?
Or but as a player, I'm talking about as a player.
No, of course not. But if you want to talk about championship, like you said, championship and resume means something. Russell Wilson is not that bad. Like as much as we want to call him a lame, a loser, and a clown, his resume is okay. Like
But
if he
as a
goes,
player,
He got a
listen,
good
if he
resume.
listen, he have a decent resume. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Famer in his own rights.
you throwing Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So you saying Russell Wilson's a first ballot Hall of Fame?
No,
No.
but he is a Hall of Famer.
He's not a first ballot.
No,
No.
Because I'm gonna tell you, there are some people saying that he's a first ballot.
if he was in still Seattle, then maybe. If he was staying in Seattle, yes,
Yeah,
I
if he
would
would
have
stay
probably
with
agree with
Seattle,
him.
yeah. I agree. If he would have stayed with Seattle, yes, but no.
No, because he had a good path with them. Because one year, matter of fact, 2 seasons, Russell had some subpar season, but that offensive line was so fucking bad that you, me, and Jesse could have fucking blocked for them and did a better job.
That's true. You ain't
Right.
lying with that. You ain't
That's
lying
true.
with that.
And he made that team. I think he even took that team to the playoff. One he had a yo. That offensive line was so bad. The last time there was a worse offensive line, worse than that, was the Patriots of last year, and the worst one
Mm.
before that. What was another team that had a worse offensive line? Oh damn, I'm
Uh,
trying to remember.
not
Like
the
really
Browns.
bad, like really bad. Now the Browns was
Uh,
all right, but I'm talking about really bad. Like you couldn't forget how bad it was.
the
Like
Raiders.
college team, yeah, Raiders did have that. Ooh, it wasn't as bad as the Patriots though.
Yeah, the Patriots is horrible.
Shit. That was sad to look at. Some of these, I was like, damn, that quarterback there gonna be scared to throw the
No,
ball
let me. So
anymore.
I'm glad you bring it up. Now, what's that quarterback that L.A. Charge? No, L.A.
Uh,
Rams. What's his name
Hurt.
again?
No, Hurston. No, what is his damn name?
What's the
Herbert.
quarterback's name?
Herbert. Herbert.
No, not
Just.
Herbert. No, not Herbert. There, he's on the Chargers.
Oh, you
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
Oh,
the
Jose?
just
Rams.
that
Huh?
you talking about the quarterback for the Chargers?
No, you
No,
talking about.
on the Rams.
Oh, Matthew Stafford.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think he's a first ballot Hall of Fame?
Oh, somebody asked me this, and this is what I will say. His numbers may not show it, but he could be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He could. He's sneaking it because everybody asks. There's always these two questions about a potential superstar. Did he make Detroit better, or he was just a prodigy of
I
a
think he did
bad team?
better. I'll
But
give him
No, no,
that.
no. But hear me out.
but see,
Wait. Hear me out. Let's,
right.
let's ask this question because that's the. It's not like okay, Barry Sanders made Detroit better, or he was just in a bad situation. He was in a bad
Exactly.
situation. You get what I'm saying? He was in a bad situation because he spent his whole career in Detroit and he made them who they are.
Yeah, he did.
And he had opportunity to go to another team. Anybody could say Barry Sanders.
Detroit wasn't crap.
Exactly. Detroit, he could have went to any other team in the league and he would have helped them fight for a championship team. Like that's how good of his impact he was. Just like
And
Megatron was in Detroit as well. He could
Mm.
be on any team and he's gonna make them a championship team.
what I
And
would
Matthew
say is
Stafford, go ahead,
no,
go ahead.
no, but I would say
And
if you look at Matthew Stafford numbers, his numbers ain't all that bad. Maybe like if you look at the turnovers and the interceptions, but if you look at his numbers, it's not all that bad.
It's not. But it's like ask this question: is Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer, a first ballot Hall of Famer?
I mean,
I think he was a first ballot Hall of Fame because of his name.
Not
Just
forget the name real quick.
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. As a quarter, he's one of the best regular season quarterback ever. But in the playoffs,
but he in the playoffs.
He got two Super Bowl. Listen, he got 2 Super Bowl rings. He was an Iron Man at one point until they benched him because he was not supposed to get benched, especially by no black quarterback. But we're not going to talk about that because it was politics. So he got benched, but he never what sat down a game or missed a game. So he was doable, and he was in one of the toughest division when you had the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Washington Redskins. You know what I'm saying? Back then, those defense was crazy. Remember, he was playing when Sean Taylor was alive. Do you understand that?
Word, yeah.
Bernard Dawkins. Yo, do you understand? He had to go against those safeties. That was, oh my God.
Those safeties back then was hitting.
Exactly. And then you got the line.
People out.
They were cracking mugs.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: for the quarterbacks, I felt sorry for because this to me, history repeats itself. That same division the Giants in, that's the NFC South or North?
That's the NFC North.
East?
Who you talking about?
North?
Huh?
The Giants division.
The Giants division?
That's NFC East.
No, Giants are NFC East.
Okay, NFC. Now, even history would tell you that's a quarterback worst division to play for because they had legendary defense on each team. That's the only division in the NFL that every team on that division won a championship, multiple championships at that. So yo.
And let me say this though too that people fail to understand. This is the Eagles' third. I mean, the Eagles feel that this they third because they won one back in 1960. I think the one that maybe 2017, and then they won the one last year. So they actually won 3 championships. Now they won. It was one NFL championship that's back in 1960, but the others was in 2017 and even back in last year. So the Eagles had 3 championships.
Does that even count though? Like that's how I feel about the Chiefs. Like that's before the merger.
Okay.
The Eagles played the regular NFL. They was not no AFL. No. They was in the real they were
the original NFL teams.
Yeah, they were the original NFL. Yeah. Just like you got some franchises over 100 years old. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers over 100, Giants over 100.
The Bears.
The Bears.
You know what we're gonna do? I got an idea for us. We should one night. We're gonna talk about the franchise who've been in existence for 100 years, and let's talk about them. We're talking about the social ties, some of the players. How you like that?
That's a possibility.
Okay,
I'm down with that.
Or we talking about the ones who've been over 100 years or close to 100 years.
So the
no matter with me.
But Pittsburgh Steelers,
Pittsburgh Giants,
the Giants,
Minneapolis. Wait, what about the Colts team? Minneapolis. They've been out for a minute.
Baltimore, I don't know. See,
was it? Wait, okay.
The Colts was one of the original NFL teams.
Yeah, they won original, but I don't know. But and then also too, and then and then at the same time, you can't leave out the great Giant United played the great Baltimore teams. The man 49 straight games, he threw a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant Unitas. He passed away years ago. But I'm telling you, think
who's
about
the best coach? Who's your best quarterback that ever played for the Colts? You gonna go with Manny?
Hey, Manny. That's all I know.
I know John. See, when I was little, when
that.
I was little, I see Giant Unitas. Giant Unitas, no
Unitas.
joke. Giant Unitas, it was
Yeah.
not a protocol, quote unquote, look at quarterback. But Giant Unitas, he carved you up.
Yeah, he did. And he could run too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could run.
And another quarterback that we don't really talk about it, that he had when he came out of college, he had to do some service a little bit, is Roger Staubach. Roger Staubach was ahead of his time. He's one of those that could run, throw it, and we don't know. Every time we talk about the greats, we never talk about Roger Staubach.
Yeah, you're right. He always gets left out the conversation.
Yeah, Roger Staubach was no joke, though. Roger Staubach was the truth, though.
Nah, he was something else.
So, yeah, so family, we're gonna talk about franchises. We're gonna talk about great players on here because I want to get back, start doing that because it seems like people don't want to engage in nothing. People want to engage on stupidness and everything. We want to pass some fun back. Let's have some conversation. It don't have to be about just basketball. I mean, football could be basketball too. But I definitely that been on my mind for a minute, and talk about the franchises, what the franchises really represent. Because we got to think about NFL. It's a good old boys club. We have to understand that and go too. And so when we talk about these franchise over 100 something, we have to understand the good and the ugly. All right, we got to understand. We got to talk about that and why it's still happening right now. And so we have to understand that just like the old San Francisco 49ers, back in the 50s, they had one of them is Joe Jet Perry, and the other two blacks, they was running the ball. Then I said, those are the three monsters. They told me, but those are the original three monsters. Then also, we can't leave about Detroit Lions. They won consecutive NFL titles. Is Detroit part of that group? Been over 100 years. Well, we're gonna talk about that, but we gotta talk about stuff like that. But get back to the Jets. It's the bonehead penalties that's gonna lose the game. And Roger stuck into us, man. He just threw forward, man. God.
So question. Who you guys facing next week?
I don't know. I gotta find that out. But Buffalo.
Yeah, we got the Cardinals next week.
Oh, y'all got the Cardinals, man.
We said that about the Jaguars, but at this point, we need to get back to the bases, like X's and O's and shit.
Yeah. Let me make this announcement. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best catch secrets on social media. We got my brother Zone up in here, and then we got brother Jesse and everybody in the chat. If you're anybody outside that listening, and you want to come through, enjoy the conversation, get on, come on in. We having a great conversation on football. So if you want to talk about your football team, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Come on through. Come on through. Very much appreciate. Come on through. You want to engage. You want to engage, just engage that. So we're going to engage and we ask good questions and stuff like that. Let me ask you a question. In the AFC and the NFC, who do you think who is the sleepers? Who is the sleeper teams in the AFC and the NFC?
Sleeper teams. Broncos. Sleeper teams. Browns. Sleeper teams.
Now, Browns not no sleeper team. No. Broncos, yes. No, they are who they say they are. They having trouble see who's going to play quarterback. The Colts is a sleeper team. because
That's who
the
we
first
playing this
game.
week. Yeah, the Colts. We playing the Colts this week.
Good luck. That defense is looking sharp, and Daniel
Hey, we
Jones
got
looking.
6 sacks today. We got 6 sacks. Other defense that one too. So it's gonna be a good defensive battle.
Dan Jones
Listen,
start for the Colts.
yeah. Listen, they gonna ride him until he get injured. Then they're gonna put Richardson in. So that's what they go. That's the game plan. So as
Yeah.
long as Daniel Jones win games, they don't care. So the rookie, if I was Richardson, don't get mad. Make it personal. Play your heart out when you get out there, and when you do that thing, boom. Ask for your money. Play for a couple years and leave the team. Fuck them.
Yeah, I think I can't say. Well, I'm gonna take the Jets out. The sleeper team. I'm gonna say the LA Raiders. Cause
Mm.
wherever Pete Carroll goes, they wins.
You talking about the Raiders then, right?
Right, talking about the LA Raiders, right? That's the
I think they
AFC.
won today. Did they win? Did they win today?
It did, right?
Who they beat? Who they played? I was watching that game too. Who they was playing? They wasn't playing the 49ers. No, no. What team they was playing? They was. I think they won that game.
That's the AFC. The NFC. Sleeper. I ain't saying I. Oh, he dropped that. He come back. They put the link back in. So, NFC. I got. Let me see. I cannot say Detroit because they make deep. So I cannot say Detroit. Dun, dun, dun. Can't say the Packers because Packers in the championship. I would say Tampa Bay. The sleeper in the NFC. That's it, Tampa Bay.
I said the Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
MC fourth corner joined.
Could be. Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
That's all right.
Oh, right
So
now
we
the
asked
Ravens
you,
is killing the Bills.
what's your sleeper teams in the AFC and the NFC?
Oh, the NFC. I got my team, the Panthers. Despite us losing the first game, I think most teams not going to expect us to do a lot of things like run the ball. We got better offensive weapons. The defense comes together. It could be a little mixed batch. I think we're gonna figure it out like at least by week 6, week 7. We're gonna get it together, like really get everything rolling.
Yeah. I think yeah. All right. You heard my picks, right?
Well, for the AFC
Yeah, you
or the
heard
NFC,
my picks.
yeah, for the
Well,
AFC, yeah.
I repeat it again. I said the AFC. I said LA Raiders because, like I said, wherever Pete Carroll goes, they wins. That's the AFC. The NFC. I
You
say
said the Raiders? You mean the Las
yes.
Vegas Raiders?
Las Vegas Raiders with Pete Carroll at. Wherever Pete Carroll, like I said, wherever Pete Carroll goes, they wins. He had a history. He not to build teams. He wins.
Yeah,
So
he
I
does.
said that in the NFC, I said Tampa Bay.
But
Okay.
Tampa Bay made it to the playoffs last year. If anything, I got to laugh.
This is a
I would.
sleeper. I'm still gonna stick my sleeper because they got. I hope I see them the way make go deep in the playoffs.
What about the Falcons?
I was going to say the Falcons as a surprising
Oh,
sleeper because they got better.
yeah, that's true. I forgot about the Falcons, right? They did yo. Their defense got better, a little better, but they offense, they could put some points on the board, man.
Yeah,
I
that's a
just
fact.
want, I just want that tight end of the Falcons. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We rooting for you, bro. Come on.
Talk about Kyle Pitts that came out of
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
man.
He got
Yeah,
potential. He, he got real potential, like real, like not Hall of Fame potential, but like he got mix of Antonio Gates with Tony Gonzalez's hands. Like he got good hands. I don't know what his problem is to dominate a game.
but then you brought up Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates was beast though. That mother was fast.
For a dude his weight too, like I get it. You know, he's athletic. You know, they put basketball players that turn into tight ends. But most of the great tight ends was basketball players. Jimmy Graham, Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates, so on and so on. It was great. They
But
was,
I
you
would
get what I'm
say
saying?
this. But throughout the years, when he run the routes, he got better and better. Man. I said, I remember one time they threw a ball in the middle. He outrun a safety in the corner.
It can
And it
happen.
seems
You
like
got the
he was
stride.
going slow, but he was fast. Tony Gates was fast.
Yeah, he was. Listen, they don't know about the tight ends they had in the '90s and freaking '80s. Like these tight ends, they
Yo,
good. Don't get me wrong. They got some good tight ends, but the '80s and '90s and mid 2000 tight ends could not even be compared to these two tight ends. They would smoke them. These tight ends are injury prone. We had tight ends that used to block, hit,
yeah.
throwing the football. We had them do everything. Like what?
Run the ball, run track, run the ball.
Go on the fly, hit the chair. Man, if I start saying names, they gonna look like we stupid, man. Dallas Clark, Jason Woodard. Like, come on,
They don't
man.
know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
We can name Crumbler. Remember Crumbler?
Yeah.
The tight end was like 280, had good feet. Man, they don't know, man. Tahi, man.
Mark Pavaro of the Giants. Mark Pavaro.
Yep. Jeremy Shockey.
Jeremy Shuff, Miami. Yo, you know Miami. Yeah, Miami Hurricanes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Jeremy Shockey was fast.
Yeah, he was strong too. It just later in his career, his back was killing him. But when he played, oh Shockey
Yeah,
was
picture,
that
picture.
dude.
He would never really get injured, man. What could have been, bro?
It was
He was
potential because you
always,
saw when
huh?
yeah, he definitely had potential. Like he got a Super Bowl ring with the Saints. Like he was definitely useful in the playoff with them and even the championship. Like he just know how to secure a ball and he know how to hit routes. That's the thing. Hit your routes. You could be fast, slow.
Yeah,
Some of the slowest player hit their route with precise, like Reggie Wayne. Yo,
yeah.
the way he used to
Oh,
kill people.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And another tight end we've got named Ozzie Newsome.
Mmm. Ozzy. Yes, he was. Wait, wait, Calvin Hill. He was a tight end too, right? For the Cowboys back in the day, right?
No, he was no. I think it was a wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he was a tight end.
You could be right, but I think it was.
I believe he was a tight end. I don't know for what reason. I think he was a tight end. For some reason, I think he was a tight end.
Well, we need to look that up then.
Yeah. But like I said, I see potential with these young guys, but it don't go far. Like I remember OJ Howard coming out of Alabama. When he went to the Buccaneers, I'm like, oh, he gonna do good, but he kept saying getting hurt. Um, Jordan Reed, when he was playing for the Washington Redskins, he was good too. Kept getting hurt. And I'm like, yo, why these tight ends getting hurt when they come in the league? I get it, they bigger, stronger. The hits are more aggressive towards the legs because the rule changed. Because ever since Brady got hit by the safety, you get what I'm saying? All this other stuff, like they not taking the hits that they used to.
And you know what? They're not well rounded what they used to either. Man. Because you know when you come in the league, tight ends years ago, you gotta learn the block. That's the first thing they let you know. Because you gotta know the formation, the run, the blind, all that. You gotta read all that. But now they just want to catch.
What that sound like? The NBA, they don't have a big man no more. They just shoot threes all day.
Or shoot threes, yeah. There's no big man club no more, guard club, all that. You know what I mean? Even like in football, they don't have stuff like that. They figure like, oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, but football, they still got the X's and the O's. That's the difference between basketball. Some things you cannot change. Yeah, you could throw it 1,000 times, but it's gonna look bad on you. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna look bad on you.
I think these players right now, they not. I said some hungry, but they come in there, they feel like I'm entitled.
Man, don't worry about that, bro. If they be entitled to be out the league in less than 3 years, the ones that's great, they're gonna play their heart out and do what they gotta do.
I said, why they act like? I said, wow, yo, I want my money now. Like Brees Hall, get the Brees Hall. I thought that this is last year of his rookie contract.
Oh, they're gonna extend it. He's good. He's the goods. He's definitely gonna like he's a Jets. I see him because if it wasn't for the minor injury he had like the last couple seasons, he is a doable running back. He could play outside. He could catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a powerful back. He's a agility and everything. He could do everything you need. He could block too. He just need more better offensive weapons. Like right now, Wilson's coming to his own. Hall is coming to his own. The offensive line is building together. He just need another wide receiver right there to play along with Wilson. Wilson built himself up for playing alongside other star wide receivers and other key players. That's why you see Wilson is playing the game he playing now because he earned that role.
Yeah, but I think the other wide receiver they're seeking out for, the wide receiver asking for top dollar. But the Jets don't have no top dollar now.
You
So
know, see, you gotta understand these owners could pay those luxury tax. They could pay that. They just don't want to. That's why
Mhm.
the organization. Look. You older than me, my brother. You older than me. You know the Yankee owner, right? How many
Mhm.
championships? You know the Yankee owner, George Steinberg, right?
Yeah,
Before he passed away, how many Super World Series rings he got before he passed away?
about 4 or 5.
No, way more than that. Up to almost between I think 18 to
No,
20
because
World
because he,
Series.
because he became no. I'm saying he became the owner of the Yankees back in the mid 70s.
So okay, if he came in the 70s, then he got at least win like more than 10, or like way more than 10.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, but I said about 9 or 10.
Yeah, and he did that by spending money, by paying the players they want the money they're looking for, and every time they spend money, like real money, every other year after that, or mid contract of that player or the players, they win championship. Because you gotta pay to get results. If you just talk about it and like, oh, we can build it. Yeah, you could build it from scratch. It's always good because Yankees have one of the great farms in the thing when they have
Right.
Bernie Williams, Manny Rivera, Mike Pion, no, Annie Pettit, Derek Jeter. Remember they had those four. I think they had somebody else. They
Bernie
had four.
Williams.
Yeah, Bernie Williams, Manny Rivera, Annie Pettit, and Derek Fisher. They had that camp down there in the minor league. Had these guys just chilling there, getting better, and they brought them up. Boom, boom, boom. They know talent. They could do it. They showed you in the '90s. They had like what 7 World Series. That they
Yeah.
was like the Chicago in the NBA. It was dominant teams.
Just like let me switch it up a little, get back to football. This is like the Knicks, right? The Knicks looking for one last roster spot to fill, right? And they want to fill it up. They trying to get Russell Westbrook and or Ben Simmons, but they the Knicks said they can offer the minimum salary, but they don't want the minimum salary.
They don't want to win. They want to get paid. So I get it. If they're going for a championship, they're gonna take the minimum deal. But they don't want a championship. If I'm Ben Simmons, I'm like, yo, I'm taking the minimum. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna bust ass, I'm gonna shoot threes. He's not ready for the criticism. It's New York. He's not ready for that. He's
Right,
like,
that's what I'm
what?
saying. But see, Westbrook, see, people support Westbrook, but he's a champion though. He gets it done. So I would say this: I pay him because you got championship pedigree on it.
Wait,
With
when
the
did Russell
Knicks,
win the championship?
with Denver.
He was
I
on
think,
a Denver team?
but
No,
he
I
was on
don't
the
think he was on
Denver
a
team.
Denver team.
I thought he
No,
was on the Denver team as well.
he came a year after or 2 years after that.
Okay, I
He
could be
he
wrong.
been to the final. No, he been to the finals though. He been to the finals, so he has championship experience. Yes, he does have that. It just Russell needs his money because he's at the end of his career. Ben Simmons should have took the money and played his ass off and showed him that he's not a scrub, that he's going back to the same all-star status he had. But he's thinking like a dumbass. Whoever's his PR should be like, yo, take the fucking money, go to New York, ball out, go in the playoff, ball out, just shoot more. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Niggas not gonna expect you shoot threes more. Like shoot more threes. Like you the total opposite of what the NBA is today. You have athleticism, you play good defense, you're a good passer, you grab rebound. Yo, shoot some threes. We okay. It's
Right.
okay if you shoot threes.
I'm saying, out of him, you would put more. When he come on the floor with the Nick team, they you got to strategize how you gonna stop him.
Exactly. Because we know he don't shoot. So you know what you do?
A
Have
lot of
everybody play
mismatches.
back.
He can call a lot of mismatches.
Exactly. But he's thinking like he's. I don't know who his PR agent is or who's his PR team, but I would have told him in a heartbeat, "Yo, take that money. I get it. You would deserve it. You all star. That's all true. Play like an all star. Show the whole league that you still got it. Because if you don't and you just sit down, people going to be like, oh, we got these young guys, and these young guys are just as hungry as you guys. Cause it's fit more to their system of how they playing basketball now in the NBA style. Like I said, he playing like a dude that plays like in the 90s, but 90s dude shoot mid range and all that. He don't even do that. So it's like he plays like a real dinosaur. Like it's just weird. Like his game is weird to me. Like you offensive gifted in the sense of passing, layup, dunk, but you can't shoot anything past 10 feet. Like I don't understand that. Like
But
I just don't
yeah,
understand it.
yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either. But I think that the players today, I would be wrong, right?
But
They're not hungry. I mean, I'm not gonna say don't get your money. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? The way how some of the owners is, get your money. But I'm talking about the work ethic is not really you.
because they don't have the proper coaching. They only playing basketball. They're not learning to play basketball. You're not
Yeah,
learning plays. You're not learning the proper technique to make you guys stay in the league longer. You're just learning about playing 5-on-1, ISO, pick and roll, high pick and roll. You don't know the basic how to play off the ball, cut through the screen, set screen, set pick and pick and pop, pick and stop,
yeah,
3 minute. This is like it's just different techniques. Like the game is fun when you do your homework and be better. That's why you see Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and others. You don't always play basketball yet, but you got to do the math behind it, the IQ test. Okay, if I'm dribbling the ball, I'm looking up who's open. Okay, I'm expecting to count. I'm gonna move my hand out so he can give him a signal what to do. All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like, but the game is different.
yeah, it is. And also the coaching is not what it used to be because when we was coming up, the coach of any sport, both phases. They have to know both phases of the game. And I found that is missing too.
Yeah. But I like I said, the game. Hopefully, the game can go back to being a big man game. That's not. There's no time soon, but it's getting back. We just gotta find another Shaq. And yes, I said another Shaq because even though if they have another Shaq in this generation, the big man will go back to halfway back down because it's gonna prove that this guy don't need to shoot threes to get his point. His points are and one, and one, and one. They're like, oh my God. And kids gonna start liking it. I want to be a big man. I want to be a big man. You get what I'm saying? It's gotta be an influence.
Do you think it ever gonna come back to it?
Only way you're gonna come back, you gotta have somebody who's gifted, athletic, gifted as Shaq, or even close to Shaq. Like they would have like a several package move, like post move, enough that it can't be stopped, like a sky hook or the Dirk Nowitzki turnaround jump shot, like things like that. It got to be a move that nobody's expecting to do, most likely post move, and that person got to be individually strong to the point that no matter you shooting three, he knows you're gonna be in foul trouble by the time you finish with you. He's getting people in foul trouble to the point that he's getting triple team, double team, and everything.
Yeah, like they got that the center in San Antonio. Oh, he's defensive player of the year. Why not? See his height?
Yeah. But you want him to shoot threes all day? Of course he built for that. But he built like Ralph Sampson. You get what I'm saying? So you think Ralph Sampson couldn't shoot three? Like let's cut this out, guys. I know people be saying that the old school player could not play with the young guys. These guys were doing the same exact things back then. They just more disciplined not to do the moves you guys doing today. You
I'm
think
telling,
Ralph?
but see if you look at Ralph Sampson was skilled though.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Sampson's
what I'm
skilled.
saying. So you're telling me in a regular pickup game he never tried to shoot a three? That's what you're telling me? You're telling me anybody that played ball, a ball player, you think they're not curious to see where their game could go? You don't think that he ever tried to shoot a three? You get what I'm saying? You know who shoot threes or practice their shot. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like these guys shot a three. Like, remember? Okay, let me remind you of this game. Remember there was an All Star. I think it was an All Star event. It was Dr. J versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know they was playing 1-on-1, and
Mhm.
Kareem shot a three. Everybody was shocked. I wasn't
No,
shocked
no,
because it makes sense because he practiced that. And mind you, they were older men. They wasn't in like their 30s or 20. They was in their 40s going to 50. So I want people to understand that it's not about if they was disciplined or not. It not that they couldn't do it or not. It was just they was disciplined. They was told not to do that. They was told that's not how the game will win. You don't win like that. You win as a team. You play in to out, not out to in.
like there are some people said, Shaq is the dominant master. You ever see the late great Will Chamberlain?
Nah,
This is a man never fell out of game. He never in his career fell out of game.
that's crazy. He never got fouled out.
Never, never fell out of game. The motherfucker still got like a lot of NBA records that will never be broken again.
They're never gonna be broken.
Offense and defense.
I think he's still gonna have that record to average 50 points a season.
Yeah, this back in
Damn.
like 62, 63.
Shit. I mean, because of the like I said, he was dominating dudes in the NBA because he was so stronger than them. Not saying those white boys wasn't strong, because he was giving Bill Russell the business too. But like he was giving niggas the business because who was the only person to block Kareem's shot? That was Wilt, right?
Yeah, he won't block his hook shots. Left
Yeah,
hand,
that's the
right hand.
only. Yeah, he was the only one that could block him because he was just as lanky as him.
And let's understand this though too. Go more on your point. This was an older Will Chamberlain. in his twilight his career, blocking Kareem hooks.
Oh man,
I want people to understand that.
some people don't. They just think you just talking and talk.
1 year he led the league in assists.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk about that.
Average. There's one time. There's some people. Like Russell said, it was that time that a line of 9 or 10 game stretch. Wood was averaging close to 70 a game.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
Yeah. Huh?
He definitely was.
And also, he said he's the smartest person that he ever played because he said you just cannot. He said you just cannot play in one way. I said, and here this is Bill Russell, like Bill Russell. I don't know you like that. So this is the first time I've seen you. You know
That's
what?
Shabaka. Underrated. That's Shabaka. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, so tonight we talking
Shabaka, the
about
link is
sports.
already in the chat. Yeah, he knows.
Hit that. You hit that. We talking about sports.
Yeah, the link's already in the chat.
Yeah,
Studio,
but this one I'm saying that, in all due respect, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he belonged to go conversation too. I'm talking about NBA. We ain't talking about college. If you look at his NBA resume, oh my gosh,
It's good. It's definitely Hall of Fame.
when people talk about like LeBron, this that's some y'all look at the late great Elgin Baylor. Okay, welcome. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Shabaka saying Corey, underrated. How you be, man? Coming to you from Sin City.
Okay.
All right. So, not changing the subject, I emailed Jesse. They got a new clown, man, on Fox News, man, that I cannot stand. And they got this clown by the name of Trey Cooper, Trey somebody. And the dude looks like, huh?
Shabaka. We're not discussing no politics on here. We're talking about
talking about what? Football
and basketball.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm watching Angel Reese right now. I don't care if the Las Vegas women's basketball team win or lose. I just like looking at Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Yep. And that there's up in the background. Raiders won. So, man, so we got to play you. Yeah, so we got to play you ponies twice.
You're going to play the Broncos. You're going to play the Broncos in November, Shabaka.
Okay, so you all coming to the heat or we going to the snow?
I believe we're coming to y'all first, and then y'all got to come here a month later.
Oh, okay. Well, then hopefully, man, you will lose. Also, too, sad news here in the city of Las Vegas yesterday as I was going out on Las Vegas Boulevard, not changing the subject, underrated, but they had a fatality auto accident, man, a pile. That dude was driving drunk, man, killed an unborn child.
Damn, Shabaka, but you are changing the subject. We got to stick on the
sport.
Yeah, so I just put that out there. Okay, the Ponies is going to lose.
Broncos,
I hope the Ponies lose.
They're going to lose. They're not going nowhere.
Well, they won their first game. That's a start. And for them,
win.
For them to get my support, they got to win 2 more games in a row.
Okay, well, we got to beat the Colts and the Chargers.
Man, I certainly hope you do beat the Chargers. You want to beat the Chargers.
Underrated to Jets fans, Shabaki.
Now, well, wait a minute there. You can't talk too bad about the Jets now, because I remember way back underrated in the late 1960s when they had Joe Namath. They won Super Bowl III, I believe, and they were a huge underdog. Yeah, they beat
I remember that.
Yeah, they beat the Baltimore Colts. But the sad thing about Joe Namath, man, he was injury prone because he had like about 4 or 5 knee injuries.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and he was a quarterback out of Alabama, I believe.
And I think at that time he was the first quarterback to throw over 4,000 yards for one season.
Yeah, I believe so. Let me turn down this.
The first one was 4,000, but his knees was gone. But at that time his knees was gone though. Yeah. But when he played for Alabama though, he was doing
he went to Alabama in his college ball. He was from Alabama.
Yeah.
They used to call him Joe Willie Namath, and then he got a job announcing it NFL Monday Night Football in his first 4 seasons, I believe. Him and Howard Cosell, Don Meredith, and Keith Jackson was with him at the last.
Yeah.
And so therefore the NFL season is underway. Okay, I am keeping an eye out on the Bears, but I don't think they're going to get the luster back they had back in 1985, where they only lost 1 game. So the Raiders won. So that's good news. You know what I'm saying?
The way y'all get all season, so you might as well enjoy it while it lasts.
No, man, because they changed coaches. You remember me telling you to fire the coach? They fired the coach. And we got Pete Carroll.
But I don't even think Pete Carroll can turn y'all scrubs around.
No, but like I said, I pick the Raiders. I think the Raiders gonna be the sleeper.
Thank you, brother.
Who y'all playing next week, Shabaki?
That I don't know. I'm yet to pull up the schedule, but I think that we got to travel to because you guys got to come here to this heat first. Then we got to go up there.
Y'all for another 2 months. Who you playing next week, though?
Oh, okay. And then also too, keeping it on sports, as you do know, less than 7 days here in Las Vegas. They building up the fight between Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, are you going to do a stream on that underrated?
I don't care. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then we need our man Jab Jamboree for his expert opinion on it.
Jab, he just won his fight.
No, you can ask me.
Okay, so how do you feel about it underrated?
I say I'm not a fan of none of them, but I would say this. I would say this though, that Terrence Crawford, he has to make Canelo the fight off his back feet. Canelo always had problems fight off his back feet. Now I don't know that he had the training and stuff like that. I think that I think the thing about this also. Despite I don't like Canelo. Listen, I don't like him, but he is a KG veteran, and I think that Crawford had to pick which stance he gonna fight up. He gonna fight an orthodox or he gonna fight at southpaw.
I'm hoping he'll go with southpaw.
Yeah, I hope he go to. Huh?
I think he's gonna fight at southpaw too.
But as we know, Terrence Crawford is very well fighting off each stance. But my thing is, again, Canelo, he's cagey. And so
you can't take nothing from Alvarez.
I don't like him. Trust me. I don't like Canelo. He's a Gary. He's a godfather cherry picking. I'm sticking to that. He is. He like the pit, and but I'm just saying that if Crawford gonna win, you got to pick which stand. You can't switch up. Now, if it's on defense, okay, maybe. But even then, no, stick to your stance. Make him go backwards. When you make him go back, make him pay. Set up traps. Set up traps for him. So, I don't know what to do. That back him up. Make him tired.
Right.
Because he's only so make him tired. So if you can knock him out of the beginning rounds, it's okay. Take him to the water. Because we already proven that Canelo run out of gas in the later rounds.
Right.
It had proven that. It's just that it was one of the guys I went on fight. One of the guys he did it about 2 years ago. He beat him, and they gave him a unanimous decision. But I'm just saying that Terrence Crawford, you got to push him. You got to make him fight. You got to make him fight. Don't let him set up and stuff. Make him go backward. Boom, boom, step back, boom, boom. Wherever he get, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? You got to turn him. You got to do, So I believe, I'm not, like I said, people like, maybe I probably do. Maybe do a live after the fight. Maybe. That depends how I feel. I might have to watch the fight and stuff like that. But this fight, it says big. I don't see it lightweight. But I say this, though, that
and then I'm going to pull. And I'm going to pull the data to see if it's a sellout. And then what I'm going to try to do, Jesse, I'm going to try to send some photos of Allegiant Stadium for all the hype up to it.
I don't want to see that garbage.
Yeah, I want to see Crawford go in there and stop this dude.
Yeah, I want to see that. I don't want to see Allegiant Stadium.
But like I said, it doesn't have to be.
Like, you hate Allegiant Stadium because the ponies are gonna lose when they come here.
It ain't got nothing on Mile High.
It's too high.
So they fight at Las Vegas, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be I might have to do a live on that before the fight this week. Yeah, I might have to.
Yeah, and then on top of it, man, the day of the fight, the night of the fight, and the day after is because they're going to be having a lot of the essays coming up out of L.A., you know what I'm saying, to support them.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, they'll probably be the main ones in there, man, buying the main tickets. So I'm going to avoid that.
As we know also, too, we know Canelo was at one time with juiced up.
Yep.
So I'm saying but Crawford, I mean, like, he got a chance.
Yeah, he do. But keep in mind that Crawford is 36 years old. He's either 35 or 36. And I think him and Canelo are the same age. But keep in mind, though, is that when they used to have these fights go 15 rounds during Ali's time, that took a lot more out of you. But now they're doing all the title fights at 12. You see what I mean?
Yeah, 3 rounds is a major difference.
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, it is.
Because, back then, like you said, fight 15 rounds and stuff. That's what, like, people for understanding. And let's go one thing better. Even before then, like maybe 80, 90 years, 100 years before that, they used to fight like 30, 40 rounds.
Yep, during the Jack Johnson times, man. Yeah, they fought till somebody got stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm talking about hot weather. I'm talking about like 100 degrees and still fighting. Like 40 rounds.
Yeah. And then keep in mind, each time I go to Reno, Nevada, they got the historical landmark of where the fight is. And sometimes I used to go there, man, and I would just listen to the wind. I
go by there the last time I was in Reno.
Yeah, it's off of Virginia Street. It's just east of Virginia Street.
Okay. How close is that to the 80?
Okay, 80 takes you right to Reno. You have to go through Reno on Interstate 80.
No, I'm talking about Virginia Street.
Oh, you can get off on Virginia Street off of the 80. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I can't remember what exit we got off on. Right on.
Yeah, okay. You can get, you get off on Virginia Street, right? And then you could Google on your phone to the historical location where they had the fight at, and they got a plaque setting up there on it.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
just
yeah.
then underrated. And do you know, man, when Jack Johnson won, man, them crackers, man, were those of the certain persuasion, was going out there lynching black folks all across the country on that. But a whole lot of black folks retaliated, wasn't going for it, man. So some of them dudes, when they went on them lynching parties, man, some of them got smashed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a very important telephone call that I gotta take. So please make your last remarks, and I gotta close it out.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you having me on, Underrated. If y'all still up, make sure y'all join us in about a little over an hour for Frontline Black News.
Right.
And go Broncos, Shabaka.
Man, let it for the ponies. GMO ponies, man.
We're gonna see y'all. And we're gonna see you October 12th, Underrated. I think we're playing across the pond.
Yeah. And whatever win or lose, I'll be on it.
All right. So wait a minute. So the Broncos got a game scheduled over in Europe, you telling me?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, man. But that's okay. Huh?
There's 7 international games this year.
Oh yeah.
And the first.
Yeah, and then they're gonna have one in Brazil too, believe it or not.
They already played. That was the first game, Shabaka. That was the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
And and also, before Shabaka, make your last remark, let me say that there's a strong possibility, y'all, within the 5 years, the NFL, somewhere in Europe, overseas, is going to have a franchise.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, I believe it. Okay, probably London.
Yeah, I think we're playing in London. It's a 7:30 a.m. game.
Yeah. So which means it will be a night game over there because London is 12 hours ahead of me, so they're 11 hours ahead of you, Che.
Yeah.
And that means that they're okay. Then they 8 hours ahead of you, underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys on the east.
Shabaka, tell them where they can find you.
Okay, yeah. You can find us here on StreamYard, Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. Okay. Also, too, please Google some of our past episodes, is because we're trying to take it to another platform where we can get more input in. And then follow us on YouTube. Follow GENIMP on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
So ready to join us if you're still up in about an hour and a half.
Yeah. It depends how long I'm gonna be on the floor.
I sent you the email link to the link.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right, so I'm gonna go up here and look at some more of Angel Reese's fine ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And leave that young girl alone, man.
Well, you right about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say.
I know.
No, just say she makes an old man wish for younger days.
All right. And that's PG, y'all. That's the PG version.
Yeah, you say. I might ask if she got an auntie or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she might say, "Hey, old guy." I want to learn some tricks.
I'm going to tell her, well, you should have caught me 20 years ago. Don't laugh, Sonny. You live long enough, you be old too.
Yeah, you
Time
like
don't
10
wait
years
for
as senior,
nobody.
Shabaka.
Huh?
You like 10 years as senior, Shabaka.
Yeah, well, let me see. That there was in the 20 teens when Dumpster got elected the first time.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I got to get off, man.
Okay,
Shabaka,
underrated.
you want to
Appreciate
make
you.
your last
We'll
remarks?
see you on Frontline Black News. Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right, underrated. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. My pleasure. Y'all have a blessed night. This is the last of Pittsburgh Steelers. Today beats the Jets. Yeah.
Yeah, that was another rivalry that they had, the Steelers and the Raiders in the 70s.
Aaron Rodgers got New York back for 4 touchdown passes. No good one, but it's like I ain't won, but let's get the next one. And this week coming up, we're playing Buffalo. But everybody have a good night. Have a safe. I will be on sometime this week. I don't know when, but I will be back. Everybody, families, have a good night. Peace.
All right, you too underrated. All
All
right.
right, thank you. Don't stop.